I went to go see the movie Hamnet at the end of last year, and I was thinking about that and catching up on some of my editing and posting, and I had a video that I had excuse me reviewed the movie, reviewed my experience of watching the movie, like in the parking lot of the theater right after, and I posted it yesterday. And I remember shortly thereafter thinking, holy shit, I actually experience both of those experiences at the same time, because I'm a single mom. I use the word co-parenting lightly. I'm the head of my household, and I am 100% the one who does everything: financial support, emotional support, spiritual support, and growth, all these things. And here I am creating my life, creating in general, because I must, because it's what rises up out of me and through me, right? And in the movie, I talked about how the mom was like really present, and she was such a good mom, and how she just delighted in her kids, and how I thought that was so beautiful the way they portrayed it in the movie. And also, the dad was this like tortured artist, and they lived in a specific city or town, and he had to go to London to go work on his craft. He was a writer, a playwright. And towards the end of the movie, turns out it was a story of William Shakespeare. And I remember watching, while I'm watching the movie, thinking, she can tell that him creating this, something wants to be birthed through him, and he's going to be tortured until he creates it and he gives birth to this thing. And turns out it was Hamlet. Turns out it was his creative life and everything that came of it that we know well. And what feels like insanity to me in my body and in my life, in my experience of this season of life specifically, is that I am both the nurturer, the mother, the present mother, with this as my priority, to be clear, like, and my privilege to show up as a mom and to show up in the best way that I can and know how with my kids, right? And and there's a very tortured part of the artist, the creative in me, that has so many ideas and inspiration and aspirations that want to be birthed through me. I can feel it, and it feels like a pressure. And I don't have me to say, go, I got this, go take care of this for whatever, for however long it takes, for this much time at a time, and do what you need to do for yourself, for your creativity, to honor this thing being created and birthed through you. And it actually made me feel better when I realized that, oh shit, I am both of these. No wonder I'm constantly overwhelmed and just feels like the candle is burning on both ends. And excuse me, I'm a Virgo, and we hold ourselves to the highest of standards because we must be what we can be. It's a gift and a curse for sure. I'm grateful for the balancing out through my Pisces moon that I can I can exist in a softness. And it's like, you know what? Everything really is going to be okay. And I know you feel the pressure to execute, to create everything that is coming through you, to get a to-do list and start checking things off to be productive. The invitation is to trust, because I really don't have another choice. Trust me, if I did, I would be doing that. But I have a very limited amount of time that I can devote to all things me, including self-care, solitude, stillness, silence, and creative endeavors. And it feels like it's not enough. I'll be honest, it feels like I could literally go somewhere and work on things for 30 days straight without being interrupted and feel like I'm barely starting to put a bow on some of the projects, and there's still so many. And don't get me wrong, I love it. I'm grateful for the inspiration, I'm grateful for the ideas. And I know that there will come a time when I have a team, when I have time and space to devote to all of these beautiful projects that come through. And the fact that right now is not that time, and I can do the best that I can with what I have, is okay. And I might even say is a test of, is a test to see how I handle it. Am I going to try to power through and force it out? And at the cost of everyone else's comfort or peace in our home, or my own peace, and just power through and like overstimulation and overwhelm and get it done? Is that the energy that I want to create out of? No. Is that how I want to show up as a mom with my daughters and just work while they're here and treat them like an inconvenience because I just want to get this done? No. I actually don't work when I'm around them because I get too distracted anyways. It wouldn't work. But like, to be present with them, you know. The invitation is to see what I do with what I have, and will I trust enough to surrender and to know that actually everything will be okay, and everything that comes through, whatever is mine to create and to birth through me, will not miss me. It's like almost like a fear of missing out, like, oh my God, if I don't do it, the idea is going to go to someone else and they're going to create it. And it's like, first of all, good for them, because whatever comes through usually is very, honestly, divinely inspired. And every time a story is told by somebody else, it's a completely different story because it's through their own energy and perspective. Second of all, for that reason, nobody can do what I can do. And I can't do what anybody else can do. And I think that's beautiful. And I think resting in the non-urgency of wanting to create everything that comes to me exactly in that moment and get it done within the week, get it checked off the list, isn't the point of creating. The point of creating to me is to exist first in the best way that I'm existing in my life, but also true and honest to the experience at the moment, and trusting and doing what I can, and having enough self-compassion to say, that's enough. That's enough. And then I wouldn't torture myself as much anymore with the pressure, because it really is going to be okay.